The talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Kings here with their Sacramento fans and then back on the road.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
The offensive rebound. Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Well, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's Sabonis. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Mason Plumlee.
That one goes in. Plumlee's got his second bucket tonight.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the basket by Rozier.
And so explosive on his way to the rim. Rozier is skilled at knifing inside and hurting the defense.
Here's Fox. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look, high percentage shot.
Fuck.
That's the efficiency you're looking for.
I hate when I do that.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The shot.
Nah, I hate when I'm about to like go up for a layup or I basically press square and I call timeout.
Ball toys with the defense.
I don't know where he came from. Yeah, that's clear.
Left side, Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here.
He's so hard to guard and screen the rolls. I mean, Fox uses his unpredictability to his advantage. Nice pass there.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Here's Fox. After the basket by Charlotte. Sweet move. Barnes outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly putting the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
I like how Ball used the contact to get to the line. I mean, he's a high IQ offensive player.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Pass to Holmes.
Ooh, that's decent.
An easy 2 points on the layup. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Len.
Okay, Donnie, dog.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Oubre with the steal. Harkless with the steal. Back to Holmes. Doubled by Oubre. It's tipped. Harkless on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. Martin. And finished off by Martin.
That's just the game of finding the open man. We talk about how Thomas challenges your defense. He has the quickness, but also the poise.
Here's Holmes. And that one drops for him. Holmes got his second basket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
That's just solid teamwork from Doesn't hesitate to let go of the ball if someone else is wide open.
That's his first.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Checking in for the away team.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Forceful defense from Harold, not letting the shooter escape his coverage.
Offense, the
Come on, get loud for your 916 crew.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Oh man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Pass to Wiles. Outside, Fox. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. They get it back. Hornets leading by 6. Inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Bridges attacking.
Miles Bridges.
That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Isaiah
Bridges got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets. Outside Holiday. The wide open look here for Fox. Connects from three-point range. Fox has got 7 points.
Well, you see the improvement. Fox really shoots with such confidence and precision from deep now.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Rozier. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
4-3.
He's got 5. We all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
There's Thomas with the 3. The Kings trail by 10. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Back to Barnes.
That was your 9-1-6.
Pocket 6. Takes a step back. Pass to Holiday. No good from outside.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
Oh, great ball movement there.
LaMelo Ball.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And here is Wiles. Defended by Bridges. Here's Sabonis. And stolen by Harrell. Ball from long range.
Oh, man, this nigga got to quit. This shit getting ugly.
Ball's got 7 points.
2 minutes
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Fox. He has 7.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes he has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around. We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Yeah,
the Kings trailed by 15. Stolen by Ball. And finished off by Oubre.
Assisted.
An incredibly long at the point, using that wingspan to disrupt and start the break.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo.
This shit over.
And the 3 off target. The Hornets another fast break chance right here.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find someplace to hide. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Spins. Here's Ball. Converts after the nice spin. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yes, sir. Mellow Ball's got handles. And I think that's a trait that runs on the field.
Pass to Len.
That sucks.
And stolen by Harrell. Rozier for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Sacramento foul.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
That's
his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the away
5 seconds left in the second quarter. There's Thomas with the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement, shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. He gets it in there. Thomas got 7.
Well, Thomas is one of the fastest guys in the game. He just demonstrated that when he drove to the rim in everybody's face.
The kick out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good. The Kings trail by 14. Screen by Sabonis. And stolen by Harrell. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Back to Oubre. Sabonis with the block.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Thomas's shot is off. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Second shot opportunity. Miles. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Drives to the hoop. Count it.
James Booknight.
And the Hornets lead by 14.
Oh, so beautiful.
Ticket there, very nice.
Like the angle, the glass,
Montreal. Ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Oubre can't get it to go. Pass to Wiles. Oubre with the steal.
He got enough time to really come grab that.
Now for Charlotte. Oubre's got the ball. There's Thomas at the 3. The Kings trail by 12.
I was at the bench staying for the rest of the quarter.
Here's Fox. He can't get that one.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
Concentration from Barnes on defense. He knows exactly when
Substitution
to attack
for your
the shot.
Kings. Rashawn Holmes.
Kings on D. Back to Harrell. Oubre outside. A special move before the shot.
Moving Oubre around the floor. Look, he's a guy that you want to get the ball to. He has so much untapped potential, even at this stage.
The drive by Mitchell.
Here's
Holmes. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And that one, good.
You got to know Holiday's game. His jumper is one of the key components of it.
Down low. In the corner, it's Oubre. Off target from outside.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Elbow shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, I thought that was a pretty good jumper.
Forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Back to Holiday.
He blocked it.
And McDaniels with the block. And the call will be against Sabonis.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for
Hornets leading by 12.
Alex Len. Maurice.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Back to Harkless. To the middle. Here's Len. And he converts the layup.
Well, sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Thomas goes in. Len with the block. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. To the paint.
Oh, the fact that I saw that. Well, they didn't give it to me.
DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
Wow. You see that?
A few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that are just a fantastic look.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Substituting on the court.
Yeah, but it's getting,
They've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit.
Yeah, why did I bet this one question? Like, why did you do that?
And relax.
Timeout called by the Kings. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary
adjustments have to be
made,
right.
this timeout also the time
you did that for 2 fouls, right?
Rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty
I just
of basketball still to be
bit.
played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
You can, but Instagram block your ass. I'm about to do this thing. Now you working that long? That's your nigga father. Always trying to find different ways to be high. Too high.
Outside Lamb. Back to DiVincenzo. It could go. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets ahead.
This nigga didn't hear so I can just end this shit so I can go to sleep.
And with 3/4 behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us.
I blow this shit up.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. It's a 10-point game. And there's the drive. The kick out to Sabonis. And it's Lyles in the corner. 6 to shoot. And then
I like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
Here's ball. And it's blocked.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Outside, Fox. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Ball with the bucket.
Ball.
And the Hornets lead by 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steal to prove.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Rozier. Right side, Ball. To the middle. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Back to Fox. Count the basket.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Washington. Back to Ball. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on.
I'll try and get it on
I
BR5.
think that Washington isn't afraid to work.
He got 4.
Clashes with the defender, but still gets a shot on.
The Kings trail by 9. It's Fox with the draw.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Ball surveying the defense. Shot clock at 6. Over Fox. Charlotte no good that time either. So it's Sacramento. It's up a 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
Oh, man. This guy bad. inside shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible.
Ooh, perfect.
That's the way to make the comeback
happen. His 5th personal
and the next one puts him in the bonus.
13.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Hornets ball.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock.
Using every inch of those long arms to D-up his opponent. Sabonis carries a lot of defensive versatility.
Back to Barnes. Outside, Fox. Fox is double. Barnes outside. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets leading by 7. And stolen by Barnes. It's Fox with the drive. And Ball with the block.
And we talk about unselfishness. Ball, he exemplifies it. Loves getting into open team.
It's good.
LaMelo Ball.
Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
A little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
13.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Pass to Rozier. All sorts of time.
Terry Rozier.
And right on target. Good.
LaMelo
And the Hornets lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. For the 3. And it's Rozier missing. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Outside Holiday. Plumlee with the rebound. And so it's Charlotte with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.